On this episode of Designing Spaces, wallpaper and fabrics designs, all curated by an interior designer. Smart homes that are incredibly efficient and super easy to use. Plus, a remodeling company that emphasizes education and relationships. All of this and so much more coming up on Designing Spaces. Designing a room is thrilling, from the furniture to the colors on the wall. The best way to create a unique space for everyone to enjoy is to add creative fabrics, cool wallpapers, and new texture to the room.
DecoratorsBest was the first company to bring exclusive designer products to the consumer online. 18 years ago, my husband gave me a laptop for my birthday, and I was quite excited about it, learning how to use it and learning how to be on the internet. At the time, I was an interior designer working mainly in New York City and the Hamptons. But I saw that no one was selling designer fabric and wallpaper online, and I saw there was a niche to fill. So I went ahead and I just started this little fledgling business. And it's really grown exponentially since then. 18 years later, someone goes on our website, they can find about 200,000 designer products, ranging from traditional style, transitional, contemporary, modern, and of course we have more select ones such as coastal and global. And they can find really any color that they want. We even have pages now set up where we have sky blue and navy blue and aqua and things like that to really narrow down a customer's search and make it as easy as possible to go through all of these fabrics. For me, the very biggest priority has always been customer service. 18 years ago, people would call an 800 number or a website, and it would just ring for hours. No one would answer. Well, I didn't want that. I wanted to have a website where we answer right away for a customer, whether it's an email, a text, Instagram, I mean, any way they want to communicate with us, we want to try and get back to them and answer their questions as best as possible, whether they're ordering a sample or placing a huge order. Really, what's important is to treat each customer so they feel special and they can have their questions answered readily for them. The quiz. We created that about a year ago, and it's one of the things I'm most proud about. I pretended that I was talking with an interior design customer and all of the types of questions that I would ask them and trying to get that. So we narrowed it down to people who know what they want and they know what room they're working in and color, and then we help them sort through that and find the right products for them. Or if, let's say, they don't know anything, we have a big question mark, well, it will help them sort through what are the different styles that are available. Do you like transitional? Do you like contemporary? First, we only sell top quality, it's called first quality merchandise. And they can expect to have a really fine product come to their home and in a timely way and something that they're really proud of.
If you're looking for new fabric to reupholster an old chair or for unique wallpaper to spice up a room, visit their website, DecoratorsBest.com, or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. Whether you're buying a home for your family to grow up in or you're purchasing an investment property, protecting your biggest asset is extremely important.
Your home is your place of comfort and security. It creates the foundation to your life, a safe haven where we make memories. When selecting the right contractor, ask as many questions as necessary. You want to make sure that the company is well established. Check out their website. Look into their credentials. Make sure they're well insured, not only with general liability, but a company that cares about their employees.
Boro is a family-owned and operated home improvement company here out of New York City. We specialize in commercial and residential. Whether it be interior or exterior, we're here to take you through the process and ease the pain of having to do any type of project regarding your renovation and your remodeling project. We also have over 30 years combined experience between us that would allow you to have ease knowing that we will take care of anything we come across and we encounter throughout the scope of your work.
It all begins with a request. Our customer requests to see us. We make sure that within 24 hours we get in contact with them. We set up an appointment and we provide a free estimate. After this free estimate, we've sent a proposal. Once they accept the proposal, we set up the job. We get the materials ordered, we choose the qualified guys, and we guide our clients all throughout the process. We want them to know what it is that we're doing.
Safety and training is a key essential ingredient to our company. We send our guys every 3 years to get recertified with the latest technology and installation methods, whether it be sending them to the manufacturing plants or sending them to have training courses, even up to in different countries. We make sure everybody's certified in all the latest technologies and products that we install. With that, we also make sure our staff is up to date when it comes to safety requirements, specifically here in the city of New York, where it's so dangerous to be working around these houses and the heights that we work, and we follow all the guidelines and all the provisional laws and building codes regarding this industry.
We're not just here to make a dollar, we're here to build relationships. The most important part of this industry is when you have the trust of your customer. That's how you get the referrals. That's how people hear from you word of mouth. It is through recommendation. Recommendation is always gonna be your biggest customer seller, and that's what we want. We want the clients that we work with to love us. We want them to trust us. We want them to tell people, hey, these are the guys you wanna work with. And that's the difference between us and everyone else.
At Boro, we like to educate the consumer and gain their trust by that medium of having them learn the process that we're doing and how we're executing their job, therefore letting them trust us by being part of that project themselves.
If you're looking for a reliable company to replace your roofing or siding, visit their website, 5bororemodeling.com, or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. Choosing new countertops for a kitchen or bathroom remodel can be overwhelming. There's so many options to choose from, and how do you know that material will work best for you and your application?
There are many things homeowners should consider before they start a countertop project, whether that be an entire renovation or just replacing the countertops on their existing cabinets. We always like to start these conversations with the budget. There are many different countertop materials available, and they come in all different prices. You also want to consider the design or the theme of your room or your space before you start your project, so you can find a countertop material that goes along with it. You want to think about the wear and tear of that the countertop is going to receive. Not all countertops are as durable as others. Some are more susceptible to scratching and chipping, like marbles, and some are stronger, like quartzes. You also want to think about heat sensitivity on countertops and also their stain resistance. All these factors go into picking the correct material.
With over 30 years in the business, Alps Craftsman has fabricated thousands of custom countertops for both single-family and multi-unit buildings. Their team of skilled professionals can help you choose the right material for your lifestyle.
Alps Craftsman is a family-owned and operated company that has been in business since 1991. Our over 30 years in the industry has allowed us to become experts at what we do. We're a unique fabricator in the sense that our many years in experience and the experts that we have working here allow us to provide outcomes, services, and benefits that far exceed many of our competitors. Using pictures for design purposes is great so that they inspire different ideas and different looks that the homeowner wants to achieve in their home. But they also cause problems in the design process because a picture doesn't show all the details that are related to countertops. They're often taken further away, and they could also be edited. And we've known that sometimes seams are removed to make a more long look without any seams on it, a more consistent look, and that's not the case with countertops. So certain design elements such as mitered edges or waterfall panels where customers are expecting to see nice flowy designs that go from the countertop down that panel is not always the case, because there are certain realities that go along with countertop fabrication that just can't be hidden as they do in pictures. And that's why it's very important to work with a qualified fabricator, such as us here at Alps Craftsman, because we have a design center and a design team that can work with homeowners to go through, to take the pictures, explain the realities and the nuances of them, and make sure customers' expectations are met up front and they're not disappointed when the countertops are installed. Our experience has shown that building physical templates in a customer's home yields better outcomes for them, because we can actually have discussions around using something physical versus it just being done on a machine. We build these templates on the customer's cabinets, and then they can make tiny adjustments to them, like extending or minimizing an overhang to their liking while we're at their home doing the appointment. Then when they come to our design center for their design appointment, we're able to take these templates and hold them up to slabs and move them around so that we can either maximize the yield on the slab to save money, or we can incorporate certain elements of that slab into the homeowner's countertops in certain locations to their liking. So while many companies do digital templating or have a bunch of machines, we like to do things by hand because our experience shows it yields better outcomes for the homeowners in the end. It is critical for homeowners to work with qualified fabricators because they're making an investment in their home. They're taking their hard-earned money and they're buying a product, and they don't want it to fail. There are certain industry guidelines out there that must be followed, but working with a professional organization such as Alps Craftsman makes it so that homeowners will always get the best outcome possible and will always be able to use manufacturer warranty with quartz and other man-made products.
Whether you're looking for a new granite kitchen island or a beautiful stone bathroom vanity, Alps Craftsman can help. Visit their website, alpscraftsman.com, or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. Now more than ever, people are reinvesting their hard-earned money into one of their largest investments, their home. Creating a smart home with home automation and privacy controls can help you feel more comfortable in your space.
To talk about home automation, the first thing I want to tell you is what it's not. It's not an app on your phone. Yes, there is an app that controls everything, but your home should work in a natural function. It should be a modern technology home, but it should have kind of old-fashioned controls. You should be able to press a button on a wall and things should happen the way they kind of expect it to. I founded this company January 2nd, 1992. So we're a little greater than 30 years in business now. Early on, what I noticed is when working in a home and somebody wants something accomplished, every single subcontractor kind of went, well, that's that guy's job, right? And we really decided to be total home and take care of everything. So whether it's audio, video, networking, security, cameras, gates, window treatments, I mean, the list goes on and on the things we can do, but we decided to take care of all of them. So it was one company, one organization to deal with, and one unified solution. People lease cars, right? Why do they lease their car? Because they'd like a new one every couple of years, because the new ones are better, they do more, they have cool features that people want. People desire new features. At the same time, they don't want to deal with the updates, maintenance. They want it to be hassle-free, and they want to have a known amount that they spend. Really, home automation, the work starts, the real work starts once the system has been installed, because it's a working system, but it hasn't been customized and set up for the family or the people that are living in the house. And the idea of making it smart means that we need to know and understand how you live and how you use that home, so we can adapt the programming over time so it does what you want it to do when you want it to do, instead of you pressing more buttons to accomplish the same thing. We lease these systems so that we can give you full support moving on after the system's installed. We're basically taking support, customization, warranty, and rolling it all in one.
I've always really dreamed of having a smart home ever since college. Believe it or not, I actually studied embedded control in school, and this was years before the technology actually existed to automate your home. And so I was even thinking about going into this for a career, and then I went in a different direction. And when I finally decided to build my dream house, I knew I really wanted a smart home because of all the convenience, all the features, all the cool stuff that you could really do with a smart home. When I decided to automate my home, I knew that there was really two important things to look for, and one was the actual technology. But just as important as the actual technology, from my experience, both looking into home automation, but also in my career, I also know that the service provider that helps you install and configure your technology is pretty much just as important. So I really looked around for someone who understood the technology, but also was interested in my goals and what I actually wanted to get out of the technology. So I actually looked at about 5 different companies. And when I first met Keith and the team at Total Home, the thing that really impressed me was the fact that he sat down and with my wife and I, and he asked us what we wanted out of our house. And that was a really important thing for us.
It was funny. I think a lot of people say, I know what I want, I know what I want, I know what I want. And they've never owned a smart home. Our average customer has never had a smart home before. So it's hard for them to know what they want. So even if they say they know what they want, once we bring them into the showroom, it really either solidifies their ideas or modifies them or shows them things that they've never even considered. The other thing that's amazing is most of our customers are families. So it's wonderful to bring a couple in that are a team, that are working together on their home, and I'll show them 30 ideas. And one of the members of the family will like 10 of them, and the other one will like 10, and maybe 5 of them are in common. So that allows them to really have a dialogue of what's important to them.
If you'd like more information, visit their website, totalhome.tech, or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. As a homeowner, one thing is always clear. There's never enough storage space. The last thing you want to do is have plastic containers everywhere.
People move into new homes, and once they start accumulating more and more things, they need places for them to be stored. So, somebody will start, when they move into the house, they'll unload their clothes, they'll start putting clothes away in their closet, they'll see the need for, I need more hanging poles to go here, or shelves for shoes. Other people might want to not have any bedroom furniture, so they will put drawers inside the walk-in closets, eliminating the need for furniture to clutter up the room. There's all sorts of storage needs, whether it's built-ins in basements for games for the kids or puzzles. People want their homes to be clutter-free and organized. They want to be able to walk into the house and not look at specific things. They'd rather look at finished cabinetry that becomes a part of the house, increases the value.
Long Island Closet Design is a one-stop shop for all your custom storage needs, from walk-in bedroom closets to Murphy beds.
Storage can be added anywhere. Since 2003, we've probably done over 10,000 closet jobs. Everything is custom built. The spaces are custom measured. It's not a one-size-fits-all. There are colors available, and it's really tailored to what the customer wants.
Our Murphy beds are the perfect storage solution for you and your home. They are able to be tucked away when you don't need them, out of sight and out of mind. And when you need them, they're there for you. Being able to have a specific area for your kids to do homework or for you to work from home is very important, and we can offer you a great storage solution for that specific need. From start to finish, our team will guide you through the entire process.
Building a custom closet in your home gives you back your space. Plus, it can even increase the value of your home.
Depending on your house or your home, depending on when it was built or the style that it was built, not every house is the same. So some houses have a lot of storage space and some don't. Anything you do that involves construction in your house will increase the value of your home. And usually when people are buying homes, they're really looking at the closets and the storage that the house provides.
We offer a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. We are a smaller, home-based company, local company. We do not like to walk away from a job or even ask for a payment on a job until we know that the customer is happy and they're smiling and everything is up to their satisfaction.
Ready to take your home to the next level with a custom closet? Check out Long Island Closet Design at their website, longislandclosetdesign.com, or see this segment again at designingspaces.tv. A home can be a huge purchase, maybe your biggest ever. And the goal of every homeowner is to make sure when they're ready to move on that their asset is protected and keeps its value.
Marketing strategy is everything while selling your property. Today's buyers do all their search online, and it's very important that your home stand out to the competition. We cover every aspect of the traditional marketing, but we hyper focus on the digital marketing with video walkthrough and 3D virtual tour of your property to tell a story to all potential buyers. This approach helps buyers to envision themselves in the property and helps them throughout the decision making.
A common misconception sellers have is that staging doesn't matter. They feel that because they love their home in its current condition, that a potential buyer will do the same. However, on a national average, staged homes sell for 87% more than their non-staged counterparts and receive 17% more in sales price. Our first objective is to assess the space and identify key features in the home. Each space we stage is personalized. We showcase our homes by addressing paint colors, furniture, lighting, and accessorizing with art and other knickknacks. Having a vacant home that's not staged is really hard for a buyer to imagine how the space will actually function. When we're staging a home, we're telling a story and we're showing them how the space works and what the flow will be like. When a buyer can imagine themselves in a home, there's a much higher likelihood that they'll be willing to put an offer in and will actually fall in love with the home at the end of the day.
We're a consumer-focused group of professionals, and our main objective is to help buyers and sellers throughout every steps of the transaction. For some, this might be the biggest investment of their life, whether buying, selling, or investing. Our knowledge of over 21 years of experience is what sets us apart from the competition.
When it comes time to buy a home, it's all about how you feel when you walk in and the potential you can imagine.
The home buying process is emotional because what a prospective buyer is actually trying to do is find a home that suits their needs and wants, something that they can have a connection with, where they were actually visualize seeing themselves living in that space. What we're seeing now, the latest trend that we're seeing now, that a lot of buyers are leaving the high density properties and whatnot. They're looking for more something like a multifamily home where they can supplement their income, or primarily they're looking for new construction, more like a boutique style building. A lot of them are looking for that outdoor space, or they want to have a backyard, and they want an open floor plan. Well, we're currently in a seller's market, so generally when you're in a seller's market, you will have a lot of competition because you have fewer homes and more buyers. What we do really well on our team is we provide the counseling to help those buyers, one, to alleviate the stress of going into a market where there's a bidding war, but we give them counsel on how to actually achieve the objective of actually acquiring that property.
The emphasis of white glove experience is pretty self-explanatory. It's all about the experience. The consumer hire us for our expertise. Our job is to make the entire process easy and seamless.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home, Team Francesco is here to help. Visit their website, teamfrancesco.com, for more information, or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. From running the washing machine to turning the TV on, your home uses a lot of energy. With potential savings to both your pocket and to the earth, it's time to consider going solar.
So there's a lot of reasons people choose to go solar. I think first and foremost, people nowadays want the energy independence, the opportunity to provide their own electricity independent from the utility grid. When you have solar panels, you generate your own electricity, which makes you immune from utility rate increases, which are inevitable. I think another reason is people nowadays would like to provide themselves with emission-free electricity, reducing their carbon footprint and providing themselves with clean, renewable energy directly from their rooftop. In addition to that, there's also federal incentives such as a federal tax credit and state incentives as well as local utility incentives that can be applicable for different locations. First and foremost, everybody offers free consultation. Take the free consultation. Look around to see if any of your neighbors have went solar before. Read reviews. I strongly suggest picking someone local. Nobody likes to call a company and get a robot and sit on hold all day. That's not fun for anybody. So I think it's important that you find somebody locally sourced that answers the phone when you call.
A new solar energy system from SolarMe could be the solution you've been waiting for.
SolarMe was founded in 2014, and we specialize in zero-down solar installations. This is applicable for people with fair to decent credit, where we install a solar energy system that offsets 100% of their utility bill with no upfront cost. It's really important to give the personal touch. Nobody wants to be treated like a number or a regular, somebody who's not important. So when we do a solar installation, we evaluate the whole profile, whether they have an electric car or their kids are leaving for college or their electricity use is determined to be going up. We try to offset 100% of their electric bill if they have the available roof space, because nobody really likes getting surprises in the mail when their electric bill is $400 and $500. So when you provide yourself a home solar system and you open the electric bill and it's predictable, you'll know that you have a small service charge, maybe $5 to $10 of electric usage, because all of your electricity was provided from the solar panels on your rooftop. All of the installation techniques that we use are designed to last 25 plus years. The components that make up the solar system all have 25-year warranties, from the panel to the inverter and the racking. So you have worry-free solar power production on your rooftop for 2.5 decades.
If you're ready to go solar, visit their website, solarmeusa.com, or see this segment again at designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.